Hello, everybody. Welcome to another trailer reaction here on Top of the List. We had fun doing the last one, so we figured do this one. Ryan caught the video this time. He was on his Instagram, says, dude, WandaVision trailer. We got to check it out. We got to see what's going down. So Ryan and I are here to give you our fresh reactions to the WandaVision trailer. Let me pull that up here right now. I have it ready. So here we are. We're going to hopefully see if this is going to be a great show. Very excited to see this. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this. And Ryan and I will give you our feedback as the video goes on. Along with afterwards, we'll give kind of our outlook for what we think this show could be. So here we go. Enjoy the video, everybody. Cool.
Wanda and Vision. Oh, we have 5 paths.
Love the intro here. Love the retro throwback and love to see how they're going to go with this.
Yeah, that's really cool. I Love Lucy feeling.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. You know, pulling a page out of I Love Lucy. But it's just it's great because, you know, we know Wanda and Vision. So curious to see how they go with this, definitely.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That's
we get
cool.
to see it here. This will be our first look, it seems, into a multiverse.
No. Why would you think that?
Because you are.
Boom!
What? Oh!
We are an unusual couple, you know.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Oh
So
my gosh.
excited for this. Just here we go, Marvel Studios again. Bravo. When we think they've done everything with the superhero drama, they're going to give us something that looks as amazing as this is going to be. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for this too. I really do love that retro feel, like we said, the I Love Lucy feel, and I like the concept. They're kind of trapped in a TV show, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, they seem to be, you know, living this normal, perfect life, which we know, as we've heard and seen the character development in MCU phases, probably 2 and 3, when we were introduced to Vision and Wanda Maximoff. They want this just normal life together, and they can't seem to get it. But now it seems like they're almost trapped in this fake, you know, perfect life. And they're going to be able to just figure out, you know, what's going on. You know, they're going to have to be able to figure out how to get out of this, you know, fake life. And maybe we'll find out who's pulling the strings behind it as well, which this is going to be the first project that takes place in MCU Phase 4, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
I mean, we also have Falcon and Winter Soldier, plus Black Widow is supposed to be the first thing that hits our eyes, you know.
Well, I believe this one is scheduled for a December release, so we'll have to wait a few months. But
yeah,
I know it said coming soon in the trailer, but I believe from the last article I read on this that we're looking for a December 2020 release, as I know they had to halt filming for COVID-19, and they have resumed since.
yeah. Totally. I'm really hyped for this, man. I mean, I think the idea that they could take all these MCU characters and put them in their exclusive shows on Disney Plus is a great idea. It allows us to do a lot of other great stories that wouldn't be normally able to be adapted onto the big screen like they could. And again, these characters could filter into the big screen adaptations we see in future MCU installments, which is also very exciting.
Yeah.
A few.
And it looks
go
like,
ahead.
yeah, it looks like from what I'm taking a look at as well, we're going to have other MCU characters involved in this as well. It looks like Teyonah Parris is going to be in this show, who will be reprising her role as Maria Rambeau's daughter, Monica Rambeau, who we saw in Captain Marvel. We'll see Kat Dennings reprising her role as Darcy Lewis, who was the intern in Thor.
Yeah.
And then we'll also see Randall Park in this as reprising his role as the FBI agent who was keeping an eye on Scott Lang in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
He was great in that. Oh yeah, that could be really good, dude. I mean, another thing that I noticed in this trailer that I was just freaking out about, I think I screamed a little bit, is seeing Vision wearing his comic accurate
Yep.
Halloween costume, and
Yes.
so same with Wanda as well, wearing the
Mhm.
Scarlet Witch Halloween costume. That could be, that's just really funny and cool that they are doing that. Um, and I'm interested to see if it's going to kind of lead into Doctor Strange and the
Yeah.
multiverse of madness.
I think looking at that, that's why I got so excited about this trailer, is because
Which is,
yeah,
that film, actually, the second Doctor Strange. I know that you were kind of lukewarm on the original Doctor Strange,
yeah.
but since then, I think it's safe to say that's kind of you and I's most anticipated MCU film coming up next. Mostly for me, because of the director Sam Raimi, the guy
Right.
that made
Yeah.
the original Spider-Man trilogy, is coming back to the superhero genre. That's going to be really exciting.
Yeah, I think once again we're talking about MCU and how they made the superhero genre span so many other genres, and I think that's why we're excited for uh Doctor Strange too, because it's supposed to be the first ever superhero horror film. I guess, well, the New Mutants, I guess, sort of took that prize, which is currently out in theaters. If theaters are open near you, I know neither of us, or you may have theaters open in your area now, Dom, but
I don't know.
not
I
none
haven't
by
looked.
me. Yeah, I've been trying to keep an eye, but the nearest to me, for anyone who's familiar with the Bay Area, I'm down on the peninsula, and the nearest is up in Marin County. So with social distancing, I'm going to do my best to keep my distance from the movie theaters, and maybe we'll get sooner than December, we'll get WandaVision to debut on Disney Plus.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I think that we should talk about the other recent news too, while, we're still under the 10-minute mark here. Don't want to take up too much time, but recently they've announced the She-Hulk series, right? Have you seen any of that news,
I
Ryan?
have
And
not. No.
yeah, go ahead and look that up. It's Tatiana Maslany is going to be playing She-Hulk. Uh, that looks like it could be really interesting. I know that that's a story that a lot of people have been waiting to see in live action format. So I think that's a great casting. I think that could be another great Disney Plus exclusive for the MCU here.
Yeah, I was really worried when I saw the release of what was going to take place in MCU Phase 4 and how many series it would be, because I never watched
I thought you were gonna
MCU
say
Phase. Oh,
female heroes, and I was gonna
no.
be like, "You're sexist, Ryan.
No, that's not me.
I was gonna
Uh,
destroy you on sight."
No, I just I never watched any of, and I know they tie in with the MCU, but I never watched Agents of Shield. I never watched Agent Carter. Are there others as well that I'm missing? I'm sure there are,
I don't think
the
so.
series.
Not really. I mean,
No,
Agents of
okay.
Shield has kind of done its own thing. I mean, I kind of got lost towards the end of the show, but I'm gonna definitely try to watch the final season.
Yeah, but like I said, I was very, very worried to see that they were going the way of fewer films and more of these series, especially with the new platform at the time, Disney Plus, which we've all come to know and love.
Yeah.
But now I'm just getting excited for it, especially with theaters. I don't think they planned it that way, but they couldn't have timed it any better, so to
Yeah.
speak. We're all sitting at home, and we crave after Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home more MCU, and they're gonna deliver.
Yeah, and I mean, what kind of sucks is they left us off at peak MCU. I mean, like you said, we had Infinity War, Endgame, Far From Home, some of our favorite movies in the entire MCU, and then now we have this dry spell of nothing for the last year. And it's going to be great to have all these Black Widow, Falcon and Winter Soldier, WandaVision, She-Hulk, all these great movies coming together.
Are we going to
Yeah.
have Loki pretty soon too? Any word on
Loki
Loki?
is also going to be coming out soon too. That was the big three, were WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, and Loki.
Which we're
And
all going to be on Disney Plus.
right, and they're going to be adding more things down the line. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully we'll get to see some more shows soon, and as soon as stuff comes out, we're going to binge it for you guys and give us our thoughts. That's just the nature of top of the list, right, Ryan?
Yeah. Now I want to try something new. I know we didn't do it for Mandalorian season 2, or Mandalorian season 2, the trailer reveal. But I think we should start giving these trailers a rating out of 10 too, for how
Okay.
we expect this show to be. And for me, I'm really excited for this. I'm going to go off the bat. And from this trailer, I'm going to say I'm expecting 10 out of 10 from this show.
Wait, so are we rating the trailer itself or what we think the show is going to be?
I think based off of the trailer, what we're thinking this show is going to be. I'll say for Mandalorian, I like Mandalorian's trailer, but I was not a big fan of Mandalorian season 1. So like for Mandalorian, based off the trailer, I'm going to give it like an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. This show, I expect from the trailer to be a 10 out of 10 from what I've seen so far.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. So, like, for this trailer, is it one of the best trailers I've ever seen? I wouldn't say so. I've seen some really amazing trailers. I know there's a few out there that I would give a 10 out of 10. But I'm thinking that, yeah, I think this show is going to be amazing. Don't get me wrong. Out of those three, I think it might be my favorite. Because just of the nature of it, the multiverse of it. So I gotta say, I'm gonna save my reservations and give it a little bit lower of a score than you. I think this is gonna be an amazing show, a must see 9 out of 10.
Okay, yeah, and of course, I'm amped, and I know you are as well. Maybe a little bit too much because we've had, as you mentioned, this dry spell from the MCU. So excited to just see anything on the screen, MCU wise.
Yeah.
So yeah,
As
10 out of 10
far
for
as
me.
this goes,
Yeah.
I would say, like, if I were to rank them, maybe you could rank them too. I would say, like, at the top of the list is WandaVision for me. Out of those 3 MCU shows coming, WandaVision. Then I'm more excited for Loki. Then the least excited for Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah, before this trailer, I would have put this one as the one I was least excited about because I did not know this was going to touch on multiverse and whatnot. But now after seeing this, I still have to put Loki as number 1. I think, like I said, I think Tom Hiddleston is one of the crown jewels, not just of the MCU, but of superhero films. I think he's one of the most sinister villains, and we see him as an anti-hero as well.
Yeah.
And I think he's brilliant. So I'm really excited for Loki. So that's number 1 for me. Number 2, I'm going to say WandaVision now. And number 3, Falcon and Winter Soldier. Nothing against.
Yeah, I think that show's still going to be awesome.
Yeah, Sebastian Stan and
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie, thank you. But yeah, I feel like what's going to happen in that show, we've seen a lot of already with Captain America's films, and even in the
it looks like it's going to be the same feel as Winter Soldier.
Exactly. Yes.
Which I like. Winter Soldier, one of my favorite movies of all time. But I mean, come on, no Chris Evans. We'll see.
Yes.
Looks like a heavy focus on action though, and I love Ryan. You love him too. We love some action.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an MCU show or film. This of course being a series that's going to be less focused on sitting down and thinking and trying to figure out what's going on, and more so just watching Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan kick some butt, which I'm excited about as well.
That could be fun too. Those guys have great chemistry, so we'll see where that goes.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
Definitely, I think after this trailer, WandaVision has piqued my interest as far as the complexities of the plot, where they could go with it.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more on my end.
All right. So if you are watching this video on our YouTube channel, which we are only posting these trailer reactions to our YouTube channel, not on the audio version. So go ahead and give us a like, give us a subscribe for more videos. Watch a few of our other recent videos and like those as well. A few recent ones we did. We just finished recording. What was it? Oh, The Devil All the Time, a new Netflix movie. We gave our scores, and put a spoiler warning in there for when we start talking about spoilers. So check that video out when you decide to watch that, along with our Cobra Kai season 2 video, as well as our Mandalorian season 2 trailer reaction that we also have up. Ryan, am I forgetting anything, or are we going to be out of here?
Yeah, no, that's it from us. I think we had promised the fans at home that we'd do a Mulan review, but I don't know that we're going to get around to that. I know I watched it, you hadn't yet, but honestly, my warning to everyone is it's not really worth the $30.
Yeah, that was kind of my takeaway from what you told me.
I think we're going to hold off and maybe not do that one, stick to our childhood favorite. But otherwise, we've got some good stuff in the hopper to keep it coming. Of course, Tenet out in theaters, where the theaters are open. Hopefully we'll get an option pretty soon for on demand somewhere. I'm willing to spend $12, $15, whatever, maybe $20 on that. I mean, I guess I spent 30 on Mulan, so I'd be willing to spend 30 on Tenet. But good stuff in the hopper for you guys, definitely, and we'll keep the content flowing. Thanks for watching another episode of Top of the List. For my co-host, that's Dom Gonzalez. You can find him on Instagram and Twitter at DomGonzalez48. My name is Ryan Barnett, or RB. You can find me on Instagram at RB_the_SID. Like Dom said, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a great week.